this is Matsan, and welcome to our new episode about
Warsaw! So, as you all know that we have been living in Warsaw for more than 3 years, and we know that many people have many stereotypes about Warsaw, that they think that it's only about business. So we want to talk about how we feel about Warsaw and kind of promote this city because we think that it deserves it, okay? But the stereotypes.
What are the stereotypes? I don't know any stereotypes.
Firstly, people think that it's only about job.
Actually, yes. Like many people, as I can hear from here, it's like, oh, Warsaw is just about working, basically, and there is nothing else really to see here.
To see, to do.
Even her friends from Asia are saying that, yeah? So, this is the main thing that happens, and also that people say that everyone in Warsaw is a cocky guy, and just everyone just doesn't care about any other cities.
Because they are from the capital.
Because they are from the capital, so another thing. And what else?
I guess that's all.
So this video will be very short.
No. So firstly, we want to talk about some fun facts about Warsaw that you might not know. And here's our expert about facts.
I am an expert of what? Of dry
facts.
So as I remember, Warsaw is the capital of Poland. And
it's a news.
It's a news. About the population, for example, like Warsaw has actually around 2 million people, officially 1.7, but I believe it's way more. 2 million people in Warsaw. In Tokyo, we, for example, have 13 million, yeah? London around 9 million, New York 8 million, Berlin 4, or Taipei, which is her capital, 2.6 million.
The area is bigger, but you have less people in Warsaw.
Yes, yes.
Which is exactly how I feel. In Warsaw, I feel way more relaxed. Like I see there are many people, but the space is big, so I don't feel so crowded. And that's what I like. I don't feel so like, oh my god, I can't breathe. Yeah, so that's what I like about Warsaw.
Okay.
How about the skyline?
The skyline of the city is very nice, actually, because of course, as a European standards, it's one of the best in Europe, and it has many those towers in the center, and they are pretty long. They are pretty tall, I mean. They're pretty tall and looks very good at night, especially for people who like this kind of city skyscrapers view. So it's very good to go to Warsaw to make those pictures, especially at night. In the center looks really good, and especially when you will go to something like you will cross the bridge and you will go to Wisła Park and you will see those towers more far away with the river. It looks even better. Very nice. And what are our feelings? Because as we mentioned that it's only about business and work and so on, yeah? Actually, I have to say, when I'm coming back from work and I'm driving on those streets, I have to say they look very sterilized. Comparing to other cities in Poland, especially those cities like Kraków or like Wrocław, they look very, very nice about architecture. It's very European.
Retro.
Very retro, very European look. And this city, everything is so like builded. You can feel it like it's builded not so long time ago. Yeah,
because it was destroyed.
Yes,
in the
it was after the Second World War, was super destroyed, and then people actually kind of like rebuilt it. So streets are very, very big here, but it has something.
If you really live here, so you can spot many special places here. For example, there are so many parks here. No matter it's big or small. If it's like a bigger park, they even have those skiing place for you, or those grass sliding place, and like super massive lake, for example. Even some bigger city in other voivodeship, they might have just 1 or 2 in the whole city, but Warsaw is like everywhere. And for me, this is really nice because people here really like to enjoy the time outdoor, I can see. So it is a really great place for you to relax your mind and your body during the weekend, for example.
Warsaw is like a mixture, actually. So many people from other cities are working here. So when it's going to be weekend time, they are coming back to their cities. So it's very good to actually stay for the weekend in Warsaw because it feels so empty, kind of like, and it's kind of nice because you are going outside on Saturday. Usually people are just having over, they are staying at home.
Yeah, like if you go on Sunday morning around 9 a.m, because usually that's the time I'm walking froggy, it's empty on the street, and you feel like the whole air is for yourself. There's no car on the street, and it's so relaxed. And just go to the big park with those forest kind of trees, you feel like you're in a movie. So next is about the actual condition. Money, and the work.
This part is very good. When you already have some experience here, you can easily find a job in Warsaw. And also, when you are from abroad, it is a good city for you.
Exactly.
When you have experience to find a job, because many companies are recruiting people who just are English-speaking people. So it is good.
It's capital, so I think every country is like this. Most of the capital will have more foreign companies. Because that's the first city that every foreigner will consider to go, I believe. To establish a company at least. So there are really lots of opportunities here, and you don't have to worry that you cannot find a job. That's what I would like to say. And also the salary could be really good. And by that you can see there are so many rich people here, like driving crazy good cars. And I would say I don't see so many of them when I was back in Taiwan. Of course I see them, but not that often.
And also you see some homeless people as well.
Of course, but it's their problem that they cannot find a job. Come on, a city full of opportunities and you just left yourself on the street begging? I'm sorry, just do me.
Standards of life is very good here.
Yeah.
The money can be good, actually. It's a very safe city to live. Like you don't have to worry about losing the job, because there will be another job waiting for you, basically, yes?
The connection of transportation, I would say it's not perfect, but it's already very convenient.
For me it's perfect, except of metro. Could be bigger. But
they're building metro, so...
Yeah, but I mean, we have this metro, we have high-speed trains here, we have trams, we have... Trams, I don't like trams, but we have trams, we have buses, so...
We have Uber.
Yeah. we have so much here, yeah, so actually there is really not... It's easy, yeah, it's easy. Of course you have to switch from tram A to tram B, then to bus, because it is a bigger city.
Yeah.
But overall, when you are not driving a car, when you want to just use public transportation, you can just buy the ticket for like 1 month or 3 months or something like that, and then you can just take every line everywhere.
Exactly.
And it's very convenient, I think.
It is very convenient. For the metro, you have M1 and M2, and M2 was just built, I don't know, 2 years ago, more or less.
Yeah.
A few years ago, so it's very new inside, and it's very, very comfortable to go there. And tram, they're like half new, half old versions. So if you go to the old one, so yeah, it's kind of crappy. But other than that, the whole experience of tram is still very good, and it goes to many directions.
Good actually here. Come on.
There are lots of new models. If it's new models, so they're very nice.
And those as you mentioned, crappy one, I think most of the cities in Europe, as I was, had this kind of crappy trams.
But I like it. I personally like it. It feels very, very retro. And next is about people. So
people.
Speaking of the stereotype in the beginning.
I mean, I have to say, I really have to say, when you are coming to Warsaw and you will go to the galleries or those spots with possibility to find bitches and cocky guys, yes, there will be. I'm just saying those, there are those teens with those iPhones and...
Or when you go to Starbucks in the main gallery, so you will see those like 13, 15 years old girls and then taking the cash from their parents, drinking Starbucks, using iPhones. So
stupid, but it's not like main thing here, yeah? It's like it happens, yes, more often. But at the same time, you can see very interesting people, very nice, normal people.
Our colleagues in our life that we met, and they're born in Warsaw, live in Warsaw, and they're really, really nice people. They're not discriminating anyone else. They're not hating people from other cities, and they're kind of the one with the big heart who embrace everybody.
The best explanation of people who are born here, they just don't care. For 3 years of living here, I know it's not a lot, but for 3 years of living here, I find people very normal here. People are very stable. Like I see many people just do their own business. They don't
mind
really care.
their own business.
Yes, and that's what I like about the city.
And the last thing is about Motikoti. Like it is the capital, so many foreigners come here to work, to study, or any other purpose. So you can really see many people from different countries. When you are walking on the street as a foreigner, I don't feel so differentiated. Like I don't feel so weird.
The point is that when she was in Lublin, people stare at her more.
Yeah, which is weird because there are many Asians there studying, but people still stare at me more. So
in here, no one stares at her. It's like, oh, another Asian.
Another Asian.
So I think it's pretty good. Yeah.
And the other point is about the city itself, because it's pretty big. So if you want to go from one area to the other area, so like from eastern side of Warsaw to western side of Warsaw, you can spot some differences, no matter it's about the buildings or the way they build the streets.
Basically,
or the people.
you see there are like two sides of Warsaw, and one is this west side, and looks very modern. Going through the center, down to Mokotów and so on. Center and Mokotów part, it looks very modern, to be honest. Ursynów, but it's like living rather. But it looks very modern. But when you go to the eastern side, it looks very special. It looks very artistic, very kind of artistic. You still see those old buildings there, and you see a different Warsaw. Even people behave different there.
Exactly.
Yeah, we live in Mokotów actually, and.
This area is very expensive if you want to buy a house here, because there are many business building here. So if you want to consider the whole western and southern side of Warsaw, then you have to be with some money. And that's why overall you feel like it's more sterilized here, and there are lots of expensive people here. If you go to like Praga side, so many students are living there, artists living there, or just like normal people living there, and that's why you can also see lots of art center, gallery, and some kind of show going on there. Overall, I think you guys can see that we like the city, we're not trying to deny it, and we would like to invite you to Warsaw. So, hope you guys learned something about Warsaw, hope you guys change your point of view or improve some other point of view about Warsaw, and we will see you very soon next time.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!